So here's the LG refrigerator. I had it for about 2 years. I had a video that I posted up about it when I just got it, and a lot of people asked me how is it working now, 2 years down the line almost. Well, let me tell you guys a few things about it. Starting on the exterior here, this is plastic that came with it. It's so tightly packed around the corner here that you can't even see it's there, and then one of the kids started peeling it. So I pulled it back a little bit and just trimmed it so it's not bubbled off. I don't want to peel the whole thing off. I did get a few dents in here, so this dents pretty easily. It's from these cabinets, but nothing big like that. The water, only thing about the water is if there's an outage with electricity or you pop off a breaker, when the fridge turns back on, it will leak a little bit of water, like primes it. If there's a outage or anything and I see that the lights are off, I just put a napkin right down here so it catches the water. And then that's about it for the exterior of the fridge. Going on the inside, don't mind the mess in there. We have this compartment here that opens up and you have your ice in there. These are smaller ice cubes than the ones down in the freezer. Then you just put that back in, snap it closed. Right there on top is where the filter changes for the water. Really easy to do it. I did it about 3 or 4 times already. Super easy to do. And then there's the air filter in the back. I haven't changed it yet. The light hasn't come on to change it. I'm not sure what it's there for. One thing somebody pointed out to me, they asked me if there's anything between these two compartments, and there isn't. It just goes straight down. So LG kind of cheaped out there, but I guess this kind of works as a seal between those two, and you could control the temperature there and here. It does have tape over here a lengthy way back into the back there, so I didn't take that off. We got a light up here which illuminates really well for the whole fridge, and then it beeps every like 30 seconds if you forget to close it. Then we have a light on the bottom here, and what happens is when you get the freezer and you lift this up, this light comes on. So if this door is closed just like that, you open the door for the freezer and the light's on and you could see everything. There's the ice. These ice cubes are a little bigger. You got 2 compartments down there. They're pretty deep. This guy's movable. And then up here you are kind of limited by this tray, but aside from that, you got a good amount of space in there. The way it works, super quiet, doesn't make a lot of noise. The only time you hear noise is when you get ice and the system goes like bzzz to get some water back in there to make more ice, or it dumps the ice. But besides that, there has been no temperature drops, no problems like that. Everything's holding up really well, still looks really nice. These handles are nice and rugged, and then this one you gotta tilt it up in the hinge here. You tilt it up to unlock the freezer. The seals are all good around it. Yeah, for a freezer that was purchased during the COVID pandemic, it's actually made very well, and get to control your temperatures on here for the freezer, for the refrigerator. Yeah, just a great fridge overall. Bought it at Costco, and I know that if anything did happen within a year or two, I would just call them, bring it back, and they would replace it without any problems. So whatever fridge you guys decide to go with, I've had a good experience with LG. I heard people had good experiences with Samsung, even though a lot of critics out there say that Samsung and LG are bad. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I went from a very expensive Bosch fridge to a cheaper LG, and it's just night and day. It's so much better to have an LG than it is to have a Bosch. So wherever you get it, make sure you get it from a good store that will have your back and replace it if anything happens.